Well, good Monday evening, Arkansas. This is Chief Forecaster Cameron back here once again, here to give you guys your evening forecast video before your 7-day forecast comes out around 7:30 this evening here. So, I've got two questions for you guys. Number one, this is going to be very, very important because a lot of people are going to listen to this first on. Would you guys like a 7-day forecast breakdown with your evening forecast as well? Now, for our folks on Facebook, you're always going to get the written version of it out around 7:30, 8 o'clock every evening. But for YouTube, I've noticed that you guys don't get any 7-day forecast because there's no way to really post or anything on YouTube. So would you guys like that option for your evening forecast videos as well? Just kind of a breakdown of your 7-day forecast before it's written out at 7:38. And also the second question is, how do you guys like these warmer temperatures here? You know, these temperatures in the upper 70s, the low 80s. I think today here in Little Rock we broke a record, over a 100-year record here in Little Rock. Temperature got up to about 82, 83 degrees here. So very warm conditions, still in the 70s at this hour here with the sun setting a lot earlier. But we're still talking about temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s here. So we don't have much on radar to talk about right now here, but we do have some rain chances to go over as we get towards later on this week and into the early part of your weekend here. Okay, so let's go over and talk about your evening highlights here. So near record-breaking temperatures once again expected as we get towards tomorrow through Wednesday. Then we're going to talk about a cold front. Now, it's not going to be as strong of a cold front as it was with the previous one we just had that brought temperatures down into the 20s for lows and daytime highs, struggling to get out of 40s. It's not going to be that cold, but it is going to be a lot colder than it has been over the last couple of days here, okay? And then we're going to keep an eye on that mid-month time frame here. I think around that Thanksgiving time frame, we're going to have to watch for some active weather to return back to Arkansas as well. So if you guys haven't checked this out already, this is our winter outlook for 2023-2024. It is going to be available on YouTube if you want to check that out on YouTube. If you want the PDF version, all you got to do is just send us a message on Facebook and we'll give it to you automatically. It's going to be a very, very wild winter coming our way here. So if you haven't checked that out, go check that out on Facebook or YouTube at this time here. Now, let's talk about this because this has been a problem over the last couple of days here because a lot of people have been wondering, what is that smoke in the air? Why is it, is there a fire nearby, stuff like that? Well, a lot of farmers are burning their crops for the year. So those farmers, especially, Jefferson County, Arkansas County, etc., they're not under a burn ban, so they can get away with it. But down there in far southeastern Arkansas, unless you have a permit, do not burn, because Lincoln County, Shea County, Drew County, Ashley, and Chico counties down there, you are still under that burn ban. You haven't seen a lot of rainfall. I don't think that's going to change over the next 7 days here. So that burn ban, that high wildfire risk still remains down there in far southeastern Arkansas. So please keep that in mind here. Let's talk about the wildfire risk. Although those areas are not under a burn ban, you still want to take control of anything that you burn, because the ground, yes, we did see almost 6 inches of rain here in central Arkansas. Majority of the area saw 2 to 4. The ground is still relatively dry, okay, because all that moisture that we've got just basically soaked up into the ground because we desperately needed it. So it's still relatively dry, so please, please, please be careful, especially this upcoming weekend. Temperature's going to be falling. A lot of people are going to be doing bonfires outside, watching the games, etc. Just make sure that you're being careful, okay? Just make sure. That's all I'm asking for you guys, is to be careful out there, okay? So let's talk about tonight. Temperatures are still going to be relatively warm, guys. Temperatures are still going to be in the upper 50s to low 60s for lows. No rain chances across the area here, but definitely on the warm side as we get towards night. Now, let's go ahead and talk to you guys about some model data here. Give me just 1 second. Let me get this up for you guys. We're going to go over to the WPC, and this is the rainfall totals expected over the next 7 days here. And I've kind of got you guys all the way out to about Wednesday, because we're going to have that cold front that's going to push through as we get towards late Wednesday into Thursday. You're going to notice it because temperatures are going to go from the 70s and 80s to daytime highs back down into the 50s here, and overnight lows back down into the mid to upper 30s across the board. So let's take this out all the way through. As you can see, Thursday afternoon, the majority of your rainfall will happen. You got near 2 inches of rainfall down here in southwestern Arkansas. Majority areas should see at least an inch I would say half an inch to an inch would be the best call. Some isolated areas could pick up more than that. This is not going to be a significant amount like we saw with the last event. Well, I think it was last weekend where we saw that, but well, not this previous weekend, the weekend before that, but still, this is still going to be very, very welcome rainfall here in Arkansas. You can take this out all the way until Saturday morning here. So generally about a half an inch, 3/4 of an inch, near 1 inch of rainfall. Isolated areas, especially across western Arkansas, could pick up near an inch, inch and a half, maybe 2 inches of rainfall across the area. Nothing significant, but definitely something that we desperately need here in Arkansas. Now, we're not expecting any sort of severe weather out of this. Once again, we do have the instability problems, and I kind of talked about this in the winter outlook too, that we've been blessed so far with the Gulf of Mexico being pretty much out of business, no instability down there. Yes, we've seen the moisture return, but we really haven't seen all of that instability needed for severe weather. That could possibly change as we get towards later in the month. We'll see. But right now, we've been pretty good in terms of any severe weather threats over the last couple of events here. So you could take this out all the way through. This is the Euro, by the way. And you can see, look at that, for Wednesday, daytime highs in the 80s. Could be some mid-80s down there in southern and southwestern Arkansas, and maybe even southeastern Arkansas. You guys got a drier ground down here, which will support temperatures easily getting to 83, 84, 85 degrees down there. So we'll have to watch that for Wednesday. But you can see Wednesday night, there's your cold front moving through. We should move through during the overnight hours Wednesday and the Thursday. Temperatures during the day on Thursday could struggle to get out of the 50s for highs in central and north Arkansas. Could be some 70s down there in southern Arkansas here. And then the colder, I'm putting this in quotation marks, colder air should move in as we get towards late Thursday into Friday. Temperatures across the board, this is a Euro, by the way, 50s and 60s. Could be some 40s down here, especially if you hang on to the cloud cover and the rainfall down there in southern Arkansas. And then I'm going to stop it right here. This is about 6 a.m. on Saturday. A lot of people are going to be deer hunting, etc. You're going to have temperatures in the upper 30s to low 40s across the area with wind gusts about 15 to 20 miles per hour here, guys. So that's really all I got for you guys this evening here. As I mentioned before, a couple of key notes. Near record-breaking temperatures once again tomorrow and Wednesday. Cold front moves through on Thursday, and then we settle back into near normal highs and lows as we get towards your Thursday and the Friday weekend. Thursday and the Friday time frame into the weekend here. So you guys take care. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll continue to keep you guys updated right here, your source for all things Arkansas weather.